Part 3, Make More Money, Taking Care of Your Staff. Chapter number 39, How to Build the Perfect Team. Wow, a perfect team. That's a lot of pressure. But let's jump in, break it down, and see how we do. First, who's the perfect team member? In my view, the perfect team member shows up early with a great attitude, anticipates the needs of their doctor and patients, and consistently does great work. What more could you ask for? Second, what's a perfect team? Doesn't it stand to reason that it's a group of perfect team members functioning in harmony? Sure it does, but what would that look like? For me, it's simple. A clinic that produces high-volume weeks consistently without a hitch, providing happy patients with great chiropractic care offered by DCs and CAs who are grateful to be a part of the perfect team. Oh, and don't forget, there's a large profit margin. But can we, in this life, ever get a perfect team? I say yes, but it might look different than you think. I have to start with a confession. I'm not perfect. In fact, I'm far from it. Please do not tell my wife. Additionally, I've never met a person or team member who did their job perfectly. However, working together with my perfect team, I built 10 high-volume practices, had a ton of fun, and made gobs of money in the process. In fact, my perfect teams, made up of imperfect people, were such a delight, I loved coming to work. Granted, some days were more work than others, but most days I was hard-pressed to think of anything I'd rather be doing or any place I'd rather be. It wasn't always that way for me. I struggled like everyone else and wondered some days if it was worth it. Then, a career-ending injury and pure necessity put me on a path to discover a process and system that helped me build many perfect teams in those 10 high-volume, high-profit offices that delivered great care. I did it with the following 7 keys to a perfect team. Number 1, create templates, then train and cross-train every position. DCs and all types of CAs perform better when they know the purpose, the tasks of their position, and what the other team members' jobs are. This requires work and consistency, but some management consultant has already put the job descriptions and checklists in a manual that you can copy and modify to suit your needs. The trick is to actually do it. Hot tip: role-playing increases certainty and puts your practice on procedural rails. Using patient procedure templates makes the day-to-day work easier and holds the team to a perfect standard. Number 2, give feedback. Start with appreciation for good work and positive attitude. Express gratitude for consistency and give correction when needed. If all you give is praise, that's manipulation and reveals a weakness and fear of confrontation. Hot tip: teach the team to give and receive praise from each other at the morning huddle and office meeting. Number 3, pay well. You can't bribe the poor performer to do better work, but you can reward the hard-working, talented people with more money. An extra $2 an hour is only $350 a month. The cost of constantly replacing and retraining is many times that. Hot tip: I give a small raise at 90 days if someone masters their job, and I make the second raise at 12 months bigger than they were expecting. Number 4, get rid of the troublemakers. Want to keep good team members? Then fire the people who are moody, pouty, grumpy, grouchy, and just no fun to work with. A bad apple will spoil the whole box, and the team will respect and thank you for letting a troublemaker go. The mood will instantly improve, and you'll never miss them. By the way, no one ever fired anyone too early. Hot tip: teams that train regularly find it easy to integrate new hires. Number 5, hold regular office meetings where your job is to listen. The more you talk in your office meeting, the worse it is. The more the perfect team shares, reports, asks questions, and commends the other team members, the better the meeting. Hot tip: at your next office meeting, instruct each person to bring a professional win that they made that week, a report on their work, and a compliment for each team member. Everyone shares, and you're only allowed to answer questions at the end. Number 6, play by your own rules and don't play favorites. Perfect teams thrive when the doctor plays fair, holding themselves to the same rules that they expect others to follow. Hot tip: report to your front desk CA like they were your boss. I did that, and it works like magic to build a better team. Number 7, give everyone a scorecard. Teach them to keep their own position statistics. Some staff will think that they can't play the game because they don't know what their score is. Of course, the score is different for the front desk CA and the associate DC, but everyone needs to know how what they're doing impacts the organization in order to win. Hot tip: collect statistics at least every week and use them to praise the wins and help the struggling. You'll trade a vague, suspicious atmosphere that hurts a team for a real understanding of your team's strengths and weaknesses. And if your team member isn't interested in helping with their stats, see number 4. When the team is functioning at its best, work is not only enjoyable, it's perfect. Don't get me wrong, it's still work, but it's also fun. You work your tail off on the ski slopes, or on the basketball court, or in the garden, but that's fun, right? This is the same thing. Follow these 7 keys, and the perfect team will appear right before your eyes. Snapshot: the office is full of patients. The phone's ringing. The CAs are busy and smiling. The tables are full, and the flow is steady. The associates are taking care of their patients and yours, exactly the way that you train them to. And you can hear a new patient being booked by the CA exactly to your scripts, and you see an associate bringing a patient to the front desk to book a report of findings. You look at the clock and you see that you've finished your day right on schedule. Your front desk CA sees to that. You'll be out on vacation for the next 2 weeks, and you know that the perfect team will handle everything just the way you trained them to. And then it hits you: this is perfect. As you leave that night, your perfect team tells you to relax and have a great holiday while they'll handle everything. And don't get sunburned. As you drive away, you know they'll hardly miss you, and there's a twinge: I'm going to miss this and will love coming back refreshed. Perfect.